Curious facts about the animal kingdom. The animal kingdom is so vast and incredible that it seems impossible to know it completely. But at least, you can know some super interesting facts. 1. Curiosities about elephants. The elephants are wonderful, and in our eyes, they look like giants. However, they weigh less than the tongue of a blue whale. Another curious fact about them, they cannot jump. 2. Elephants and water. There are more curiosities about these incredible animals. Elephants are able to locate water and detect rain at distances of approximately 250 kilometers. In turn, they have an intuitive communication system because when a member of the herd finds a water reserve, it notifies the rest of the herd with low-frequency grunts. 3. Panda bears and their food. If you think you're a glutton, it's because you do not know panda bears. They can spend up to 12 hours a day eating. Is that to meet their dietary needs have to eat at least 12 kilos of bamboo a day. 4. The hunger of anteaters. Panda bears are not the only ones that surprise with the amount of food they consume daily. Anteaters eat around 35,000 ants a day. 5. Seahorses and their family. There are several species of animals that have the characteristic of being monogamous, that is, they mate all their lives with the same pair. Seahorses are one of them. But there is another curious fact about it. The male of the couple is the one who carries the offspring during the gestation period. 6. Little cat of a cat. If you have a cat at home, you surely love your little hawk. But you probably do not know how amazing it is. Well, the snout of a cat is unique, like the fingerprints of humans. No two cat noses are identical. 7. The strength of the ostrich. It may not look like it at first glance, but the legs of an ostrich are very strong. In fact, it is enough muscular strength to kill a person, or even a lion. 8. Cats sleep more than 70% of their lives. Just as the kittens spend 70% of their lives sleeping, the remaining 30% are awake preening and around 10,950 hours purring. Who has not wanted to have the life of a cat? Sleeping long hours and stretching to go eat. Many qualify it as a perfect life. 9. Ants can store water. A certain variety of ants can grow your belly to an inch to store a mixture of water and sugar, called nectar, which serves as food. When they lack water, the rest of the ants turn to their companions to drink the vital liquid. 10. The camels. Two camels drink a lot of water when they have the opportunity to do so. Since in the desert days can go by without ingesting liquid, they are able to drink 106 liters of water at one time. These animals have a great capacity to store copious amounts of water in your body and can spend up to 10 days without drinking. 11. Fish also drink water. Living in the water does not mean that they do not need to drink it too. In fact, if they do not, they can die dehydrated. Freshwater fish just drink it and that's it. Fish that live in the sea have the ability to eliminate the excess salt they ingest along with water. Your body is made up of a large percentage of water and another percentage of organic substances. When sea salt comes in contact with the soles of the fish, they filter the water and salt through their gills. This means that in order for the fish to ingest water, the salt levels in the water must be stable, because if they increase, the fish could not defer it and could die. 12. The otters, romantic. If you could see a group of otters sleeping in the water, you would see that they are taken from the hand. It is a very tender gesture, but in reality it is for survival. They do it so as not to be derived or lost. 13. Giraffes do not emit any sound. Dogs bark, cats mew and birds chirp. What do giraffes do? A group of Austrian researchers, armed with more than 1,000 hours of sound recording in zoos, was given the task of answering this question, and the answer is nothing. The giraffes do not emit any sound, becoming in this way the only mammal with this characteristic. 14. The largest flying bird in the world. Sometimes, when digging into the ground to build a building, one finds by chance a fossil that can expand the horizons of what was taken for granted. This happened in 1983, when the workers who built the airport in Charleston, South Carolina, found a skull and several bones of the wing of a bird that lived 25 million years ago. The size of that creature must be between 6 and 7 meters, that is, close to the double of the current bird with the larger size. 15. Suicidal scorpions. Scorpions are the only animals that commit suicide. They do it once they cannot escape from a dangerous situation. Very rarely does another animal kill them. They are always the ones who end their lives. 16. Cats and water. There is a myth behind cats and water. It is believed that these animals hate it. This myth can be derived from the fact that the ancestors of cats lived in deserts and did not have much contact with it, and that, due to this, cats are not used, like humans and other animals, to use it to cleanse themselves. However, domestic cats do not have to hate water. There are many cats that once they know they love it, play with it and enjoy bathing. 17. Bees can recognize human faces. Bees can see the same thing as humans, and they are so intelligent that experiments have shown that they can be trained to recognize human faces. One study showed that the process they follow is similar to ours. They examine a face as a whole instead of distinguishing each element separately.